What's up, you guys? Vincilla here, and welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus beta video. Or, yeah, plus beta video. For today, we're gonna be. Ooh, we're on the tainted side. I did play with a friendo, not yesterday. I was gonna say not too long ago, but yeah, basically yesterday. Just was playing some co-op. I think I played Tainted Azazel. I was just trying him out a little bit. But yeah, not gonna be playing it any kind of tainted characters for today. I mean, of course, just doing a normal lead and run. Maybe it'll be a totally different day where we're gonna just cycle through at a random tainted character selection. So who knows? That'll be it for one day. But for right now, just go ahead and do our very normal Eden run. For this one, it's gonna be DD Ox or DD0X 3G TL. Like Docs. It's kind of how it looks, but we're gonna be starting off with Heartbreak. It's gonna give us the 3 broken hearts, but each broken heart that is given to us, we're gonna get a damage up, which kind of compensates a little bit with how our stats are right now. And actually, they're pretty good. The only sort of bad stat that I have to point out is the range being at 5.3. Could be worked on. But the movement speed, the tear rate, I mean, they're both fine. Movement speed's a little bit over the normal, which is, I mean, pretty good all in its own. Damage is great, but it's more so from the Heartbreak. Shot speed is decent. And the very other passive item we have going on here is the Crooked Penny. I'm sorry, not passive, but it's an active item. But it basically can duplicate everything in the room, or hold on 1 second. I have the item descriptions on. I don't want Little Brimmy too early because it also does contribute into Conjoin. So I gotta pick them up. Although it's Brimstone, it's Little Brimstone basically, but it's kind of something I don't want. I got two of the enemies that spawn the spiders. It's kind of annoying. And we basically started off with 2 soul hearts now. Thanks to just the game, how it kind of does its thing. And there goes Siri going off. I was not talking to you. I don't know why. It's been these recent recordings as well where like they have been going off. And it's like I didn't even say your name. Like, what is going on? What is going on? I don't know why. I don't know why they would pop up already as it is. But yeah, if we find something that is kind of, well, we could do it with the shop. It's more so in tune to what I want to use the Crooked Penny for. So I mentioned earlier that it could. Come on down here. Thank you. Oh, well, we could just do this. What it could also do is that it will fail the 50-50 and will basically give us 1 coin. So if we happen to try and duplicate everything from the shop, and if all else fails of us actually getting the 50-50 off of doubling everything, it'll give us a coin. I'll show you an example right now. So their Crooked Penny actually did its thing with actually giving us Diplopia and a free bomb. So I am gonna keep Diplopia. Just maybe I want to duplicate a boss item of some sort. I'm not gonna duplicate Little Brimmy. Little Brimmy is gonna give us Conjoin contribution, which is Conjoin at this stage we kind of don't want. Also, the super secret. I don't know, actually. Might be there, actually, maybe. Or it's not. Maybe it could be. I have no idea. Okay. Maybe it might be there. See there with the kind of thing that this room kind of already does justice is this whole block of a wall is able to shoot out throughly. So yeah, I think I want to keep. Wow, that was an actual poop pile that had a fly too. That almost got gypped by. Gotta be careful now, though. We took too much damage from this floor, unfortunate enough as it is. There she goes. Okay. We could get a Tears Up twice. That'll probably solve the problem for us. I think it'd be worthwhile to just have just about not as much shot speed either. I don't think there's another soul heart here, unless this is something. Pretty fly. Pretty fly. Could bomb this to see what else this is. This is a 3-cent. Oh, I guess I might as well get a Crooked Penny. This is actual, use one bomb to get one more. Also a shot at a, maybe a crawl space. Where's that goddamn... Where's that goddamn secret room? See, this is that Curse of the Lost kind of thing. Oh, it's right here. We kind of passed it way too much. This is our nickel, so that's good. The chariot. Yeah. I don't want to duplicate. I actually just thought about it now of like duplicating and such. But yeah, it's something I do not want. I do not want to do. Maybe I'll get into the Allpath Blue Fires. Maybe we could get a soul heart. Look at that. There you go. Maybe another one for the safety. It's okay. Yeah, it's quite alright. What I probably could have done there, I probably could have gone into the cursor previous to this. And would have been able to use a chariot card to be able to get myself out of there. And having to have one heart, and of course, with the game being the game, there's going to be a boss trap room. So ideally, now we want to find a curse room. And speaking of the devil, now ideally, I kind of want to maybe just be at a heart. At red heart. Because maybe that might be... Maybe this is going to be like a health upgrade. The chariot. I'm not going to risk it though. And it's a range upgrade, which is kind of what we need, but I'll find more soul hearts or anything that'll kind of compensate for us. There's a double tinted rock.
That's right, I'm hiding right behind who knows what. I don't know where I would be. Oh, you find me.
Well, it would help us kind of a bit. A small chance to actually, pretty much a small chance to actually spawn the other Debizzle. There you go. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, I don't want to go in there just yet because I want to see what's going to be in our item room. Also, more so want to see what's in our shop too. Kind of compensate a little bit of, yeah. Whatever we gotta do. What we can get. And yeah. I'm kind of just wondering because we more so have the we got the very fast shot speed. And in case if you're not aware, shot speed, if it's pretty much lower than the damage is like applied, you know, pretty effectively. Ooh, I'll take that. It's applied very effective with how slow it goes, and with us having the shot speed being low, it would compensate for that, but since it's kind of high, it just passes through. Actually, at this point, I don't think it's actually worth picking up now, though, because having to have range with Tech X doesn't really do anything at this point now. If I didn't have Tech X, then I would have gotten it. But it's no use now, so I don't really think that we can actually get that. Now, unless if I get a reroll, then that's a little bit different. And I kind of don't want to have to miss out on the devil deal, but we might have to since we got the two hearts. Unless we pop Diplopian now. What can kind of compensate is if we can actually generate the monies. And we'll just basically do the entire thing here. I'm gonna buy the whole soul hearts here. Up to 3. Which will kind of keep us on the down low. And then we'll get compost. Compost is gonna turn all pickups into like these blue flies here. Now it would be pretty ideal if there was like a lot of other stuff. A ton, and I mean a ton of other pickups that we can actually gather. But yeah. Wait, I kind of forgot we had Tech X. So we get another soul heart thanks to latch key. And also additional keys. Also a luck upgrade. That's nice. And oh, Lord of the Pit or Anthony. Gotta get Lord of the Pit though, just because it's flying. And we sadly have to pass up on Anthony. Very, very sad, but it's flying. I can't take that over a chance that would actually have the do a tier effect. Plus, we're gonna be able to pay half a heart for us to actually get into the cursors. So if we find a teleport out, it's gonna be fine. And we're basically right back to where we were before. But now having Lord of the Pit, which is a-okay with me. Lord of the Pit doesn't only grant us flying, but it also grants us the ability to have movement speed. So that alone is absolutely amazing. We get a bedroom. This is huge, actually. If we find enough bombs, we're gonna actually be able to enter in the homeroom. Bird's eye is pretty good. It's gonna spew out a little fire. Now, I don't know if it does it with Tech X. I'd want to assume that it does, but like at a small chance we do spill out a fire from Isaac. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. So it's that little fire that we're actually outputting. And this is nothing but anything of what we want right now. I guess Bogo Bombs. We happen to see a actual bomb. What about the Soul Heart too? That was a nice diagonal shot by the Bird's Eye. I like how I destroyed all those other poops and there's just nothing that spawned. Find that very, very interesting. And no bomb payout, huh? No bomb payout. Is that what I'm seeing here? Hey, there we go. So now I'm gonna go in here. I say we could go into there from the secret room, but that little gap is there in that other room, and it's a dirty room, so no crawl space. But basically, we're gonna get more soul hearts, as you can see right there. Look at that. Some good heals up from the home. Costs 2 bombs to enter in, and if the room happens to be clean, then what's going to be under the rug is a crawl space. If you bomb it anyway, you're going to get a hatch to go down to the next floor. And we're going to get a orbital. Black Pestilence. And no deal with the devil yet, of course. Which is why we got a curse room that we have not entered in. I haven't even gone into the sacrifice room either. Get teleport, and we don't. It's a-okay. Let's see what this is. The Hierophant. Or the Hierophant. But not too bad of a payout. And a coin. Alright, so this is already good enough, as I like for it to be. And oh boy, these payouts with the chests lately, or recently right now, they've been something. They've been something. And you know, with the shop being existent too, you would think that there would be bombs there, but apparently there's not. At least as of right now. What definitely needs to be solved though is our damage for Tech X. I know, hey, this is the second big floor in a row of what we got from the previous floor that we've seen. So that's amazing, game. Is that bird's eye? Secret room's above there. Yep. Gonna be actually have a possible chance of being able to enter in the boss trap room for free. If given the opportunity to get another bomb. Would be cool. I'm gonna leave that charge key in the floor. Get infamy. It's gonna have a 50-50 chance to block our incoming tiers towards us. Hey, would you look at that? Let's see what's in here. Ooh, we get the blanket too. Blanket is gonna give us. It would give us a heal up, but we don't have any heart containers as of right now. Oh no, it's not gonna be there. And yeah, we're gonna be able to enter in here, and we got more. The game said, "Hey, you I heard you got a problem with bombs here. I hear you got a problem with that." But here's what I say. Hold on a minute now. Hold on a minute now. Hold your horses. Just a second here. I want to be able to see if there's something else. Because I mean, Pyro is pretty good, and it does definitely solve our bomb problems. But now we're going to be solving a tremendous problem. It's a reverse devil card. For keys now. Because now it's going to be like, oh, we don't even have that much keys. What the we? I was trying to see if there's like a special room. Maybe I could reset the pedestal. Because don't get me wrong. The pyro kind of aspect there is pretty good. And if there's really no other way that we can reroll, then I might as well just take the pyro. Which I will do in a second. This room keeps persisting for some reason. Why is that? Why is that, huh? Why is that, game? Why do you keep persisting? Oh, because that's where our boss is. Never mind. It's also double trouble. Oddly enough. Or maybe say it's here. Yeah, cathedral. Now, us getting a cathedral here is actually interesting on a mirror scale, because with it being there, we could have the ability to get all of our broken hearts to be removed. It does contribute into spun, which I'll just get just in the mirror case. Oh, that was oddly close enough. But yeah, I don't think Tech X really does anything for, well, does anything for range. Also, that ball of bandages. And the red Mega Fatty. Of course, this was a champion boss. Champion boss room. As that was Black Pin. So do we actually want to do that though, as a thing? Because I don't know. The damage is kind of already good enough as it is. Could get both the sack and the red stew. But I would want to pick up red stew as we leave the floor. Blighted Ovum and my god, Pin. And there goes Pin. a little bit of friendly fire from the ovum. And pretty greatly, we do get the devil deal. I mean, yeah. Kind of do need a little bit of a problem solver for our stats here. We kind of do. There's just no other way that we can, no other way. Okay. I think we're about good now. We can't really play the cathedral at all. Just because of the mere fact that, I get more bombs now. I mean, we don't even have any rare heart containers to kind of compensate for that sort of thing, so pretty unfortunate. At least in this case, though, it's more so of a reward. We're not missing out on too much damage, as it is 2.25 for each broken heart that we have. So it's, I guess it's kind of making up for it. Being at like 5 is pretty nice. Okay. And a Greek fight. We kind of need to hurry and see the boss right now. Wow, actual payouts. Just because we kind of want to keep the red stew buff just for quite a bit longer. You survived that. That's crazy. And what's also crazy is we're going the wrong way. So all of this game, all of this is not where the boss is. That is absolutely insane. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, you got me, game. And we're gonna get Fallen, an actual boss item. And I don't think it really does much with Tech X. I really don't think. What is this map, game? What is this map? If it may actually block the shot for us. For the very first time, I think. Trying to look for our item room, game. There you are. Let's go ahead and go in here and we'll say goodbye. I don't know. I suppose I'd rather like just not have Eye of Belial, just because I don't think it does anything with Tech X. Oh yeah, so it's a Greek fight. And maybe the secret room would be maybe at the elbow room. Oh yeah, I think it's pointing out that, oh no, it's not. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's here. Not there. Or maybe it's to the right of the shop. I suppose. Actually is. Free coin. Any sort of drops, coins, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I think Eye of Belial is gonna gonna be actually worth the void there, and we get actual tears up and some range as well. Oh, sorry, not range. We got luck upgrade. Cool. Alrighty. Like how we have Pyro now. After the fact that we got Bogo Bombs. It's kind of interesting how that kind of popped up. Got a key there. It's kind of a no rush either, just because we already are way past our boss rush. Infamy actually blocked the shot there. That's good. And a free soul heart. Soul heart. Free soul heart from Hollow. That's their name. I think Infamy did something there too. It's not either of those. Not there either. Not there either. It is there. And alrighty. This is Devs 2, right? Yep. Oh yeah, you're real funny, game. You're real funny. Might as well go in the curse room now. Even though it would be ideal to kind of go in pretty much after we do the fight. And these chests have been really just horrible. Okay, well there goes our thing where the controller actually does whatever it wants to do. I don't know why it does that. Still have no idea. And okay. Get a quarter. Could have avoided that, honestly, though. I actually could have avoided that. That was a whoopsie on my part. It's not gonna be able to enter in the boss trap room. Just because of that. Is it the Gehenna entrance? That's kind of why. And soy milk. I don't know what that actually does with the Deck X. It does that. Okay. I kind of forgot that it actually spews out multiple lasers there. And Greed's got that. I mean, I guess since we do have the we do have heart containers, we would actually be able to get Devil Deals now. But since that's a thing now, if we're actually able to kind of, well, I don't know. Let's go down to the no hearts, just for the Polaroids. I don't think this is gonna... Yeah, the damage is pretty bad. Although it solves our tier problem. But also having Bird's Eye is gonna also kind of spew out the mini fires. As you see right there. It's pretty funny, I will say. And a deal with the devil. And Guppy's Eye. Look at that too. Guess we will take it. And it actually does take away the heart container. But I guess it's also because we just went down in terms of coins too, so it gets taken off 25 cents from us. That's interesting. I say it's interesting because they don't really have, or actually, they never really play with the item as a whole. So I mean, yeah. Oh, another pretty fly. So now this is going to be worthwhile actually getting into the curse room now, especially with this floor. Since now all sources of what we take from damage is going to be one whole heart instead of half. Goodness. That one just took a beating right there. These chests lately have been really horrible. I will say, it's kind of like just... They're kind of just so bad. We actually do get another cathedral. But the problem is now is we kind of need to keep... We do need to keep these broken hearts here. Solely because we need to not miss out on damage, especially now since we have... I'm not going to pick up that heart. I guess it is a free tap to the Demon Judgment. We don't want to miss out too much on the damage. Nothing. And multiple pills. For some weird reason as well. Really gotta be careful with the Globins too. And yeah, money is probably the main game right now. As if we are a couple cents off to actually getting the third heart container. Well, you need to slow your roll. Little buddy. You need to slow your roll. There goes Tim right there. Thank you for the free soul hearts and the extra bomb. I love that. I'm just looking for my curse room now at this point. Because I want to face the boss and I want to be able to kind of find it. You know, a little bit before I actually face against him. But probably going to be the elbow room. Because it would not be anywhere else but there. Of course. And Globin needs to back out too. I will tell you. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and play the Demon Judgment. Give him one more tap. And the nail. The nail is actually pretty good to void. Merely so because we're going to decrease the charge from 6 to 4. So anytime we now pop the nail, or anytime we pop the void, it's gonna now proc the nail. This is about as good as we're gonna get. And we'll keep... Is this the trinket where it denies the active items? Because that might be worthwhile actually having, since we do have a void and we need some stats. I think it is, right? Prevents active items from spawn. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're gonna want that. Thank you, Petrified Poop. You were nothing but a really good help to us. It kind of doesn't really matter, though, for this kind of floor, though, unless we get to the chest. It just kind of mere so happens that we actually get actual passives. And you see there, the damage is not really doing much to Skull X. And odd bandage. Only reason why I took it is, I mean, it's odd bandage that is gonna actually have a chance to pay out with a with an actual heart that drops on the floor. So, you know, why not? You know. And Soul of the Forgotten. A little more bombs. Alrighty. That was that. So a whole lot of nothing burger of a floor. Also, the secret room. It's pretty interesting. It is right there. Kind of wondering where it would be. Oh, I forgot we had the bird's eye. I forgot about that. But okay. Now we're gonna go on to the next floor. Now we can't really use the nail right now just because we have a full heart containers of what we have right now. And what I mean exactly is the total heart containers of what we're supposed to have as Isaac is 12. And as if you can see right here, we're at exactly 12. Including the broken hearts. Which, look, broken hearts are kind of like a problem too. In any case of just survivability of just having to kind of not have the full potential of lives that you want to have. Alright, look at this damage. Look at this damage. Also have a death card in case if we want to, like... We're gonna get another heart container. So with that, it just kind of cancels out the other hearts. Yeah, as if you can see right here, we can't pick up the soul heart. Dude, all of these, like... all these chests have been really something. They're really not, like, paid out with an actual, like, good pickup. Aside from us getting, like, the coins, which helped us with us going towards the heart containers from Greed's Gauntlet. But other than that, like, these chests have been pretty terrible. They've been really, really bad. There goes that one coin. And, oh, I did not see exactly who they were. Now, I don't know if No actually has a chance for Crystal Ball to not spawn. So I'm not entirely sure on that. You need to back up, homie. This is the second time you've been all up on my grill. I think the game's trying to tell us that we gotta take pills, because I keep seeing a whole lot of them. There goes odd bandage. We would be able to play the Temperance Machine. Now if and only if we actually get payouts with odd bandage. Which I don't think I want to do right now. Keys have not been an actual problem now. Now they're not an actual problem. Kinda need to be at a distance for Bird's Eye to actually do its thing. Great thing about Bird's Eye is that it's gonna block the tears as well, so good for the Bird's Eye. How weird of you to actually spawn the... How weird of you to spawn the actual Delirium portal on us, game. Actually, I don't think it really does anything unless there's an actual pedestal. But yeah, none of these are absolutely great at what we need either. At all in the slightest. So yeah. None of these are great. Except for Demon, baby, I guess. That's the second time I've seen that form of a horse pill. That's the second time I've seen that. Now maybe it could be right here. It's not right there. Very oddly enough. Pointing out a wacky spot. Okay. Well, another wacky spot. Wow, look at that. And quite more pills. Including a pretty fly. So we have 3 pretty flies now. In case if you guys didn't know. I think I might as well just play this. So that way maybe we can get a soul heart. And or maybe... we'll keep the sun card. I actually took away a red heart container, which is very odd. I don't know. I did not know that it actually did that. Even though we kind of dispensed enough of us actually being able to kind of do that. I'm gonna drop no. Just in case if the actual crystal ball spawns. This crystal ball would be amazing here. We do have a charge beggar in here too. Which I want to play also. Just for us to get the full charge. And in case of us not having any money, then, you know, oh my god, we can't void it now. Come on, big dog. We got two luck. So luck is on the positive side. So I don't know why I want to do this sort of thing right now. We don't want that. Kind of don't. And the hangman. And the reverse chariots. And blessed penny. We'll grab that. Alright, well, spending almost that much and getting 2 soul hearts, big dog, yeah. Along with all that crap we got, yeah, no. Man, Blessed Penny would be pretty good too, but I have a feeling we're not gonna get as much coins as we're gonna get right now. So I'll keep no. And we'll just go on up. In an orderly fashion of Binding of Isaac. We'll see where we gotta go and see how far we gotta eventually get to where we gotta go. Look at that. Another luck upgrade. Yeah, Cathedral. Yet the 3rd time we've seen him. It's funny, game. We've seen the Cathedral 3 times now, and out of the other times we needed to kind of get rid of them dang, you know, broken heart containers have been non-existent. But then when you give it to us, like straight up, when you just give it to us, it's like, now, okay, here you go. If you want to get rid of him, here's a confessional booth that you've wanted. Like, okay. I see where your head's at, game. I see it. I see the fit. What's been sort of the problem, though, is just more so of our damage. But that's thanks to soy milk. Being able to decrease the damage multiplier significantly, which is why we're at 1. And I don't think I've gotten soy milk on this channel, but basically, we're firing a whole lot of tiers. Which is why we have 27.84. And that's what, okay, good, bro. And that is what, that's what soy milk does. Decreases our damage significantly, but gives us the tiers up significantly. Quite a huge bunch with the multiplier. I don't know what, actually. Being at like... Ooh, come on. Come on, dude. Where's it at? Soy milk. Yeah, 5.5 damage fire rate. Or the fire rate multiplier being up there. And then the damage multiplier going down. So, yeah. So this is going to be a pretty difficult fight, but unless we get Bird's Eye to actually work a ton, it's going to be worthwhile actually blocking Isaac's tears. We're already in phase 2. Or been in phase 2. Not too much of a problem there. Thanks to Bird's Eye. Bird's Eye is kind of also they're kind of the MVP as well. And then there's Demon Baby doing their job. Like what they're supposed to do. Yeah, I forgot we had the blanket. Down goes Isaac. And Curse of the Darkness. Thus getting now sinus infection. Lusty Blood would be pretty good. And then there's also sinus infection. Will Spewer and Headless Baby. I'll avoid both of them. And we get more tier, or... What do we actually get? Oh, we got more tiers. Do you want to know how I know that? It's because now we're at 30 instead of 27. Because Void gave us more tiers. And more range, I believe. Actually, no, more shot speed. Backstabber is amazing with Tech X. Actually being able to apply the damage quite effectively. Let's go ahead and use this for the nail effect. Get the spinal rib. And you see there that having all that could be pretty bad. Especially when we are not applying damage enough of what we need to. Bird's Eye doing their thing. Favor that half soul heart. We're gonna go back into this room. Avoid this. Also get the soul heart. And we got more tears. And more movement speed. Also, this is not a way to go. The sinus infection being good as... There was another one. Sinus infection being good because it's going to apply the sticky tears. Or the booger tears, I mean. Being able to apply that big old damage. And Husks. And Orange Duke. Activate it here. Damage is kind of already melting away as it is, but it's also a little hushy. We need like more than what we're getting at right now. Like it's just slowly fading away. And Backstabber kind of doing its thing already, which is the also funny part of of this. There you go, Brownie being melted. Yeah, purple cages. Yep, that was bound to happen at some point. Infestation 2, yeah, I actually want that. It's not gonna... The spiders themselves are not gonna do that much damage. Unfortunate enough. If we get more damage and more luck. Luck is great enough since Bird's Eye is a thing for this run. And not only Bird's Eye being as effective with the damage, but also blocking the tears, which is much more of what we need. I don't want to see a Gluttony last, because it could drop a pedestal. Or maybe not. And Death, yeah. I'll have that in my inventory. You see there, Death not really doing much. If we wanted to, we could be closer and have Demon Baby just kind of do its thing. But, you know, on a very ease and smooth Blue Baby fight, it's not a problem whatsoever. Kind of seeing the Tech X in the beginning was kind of a little bit off-putting because, like, I want to be able to kind of showcase the good usage of the Tech X into where the damage is already applied enough as it is if it traverses on a very, very slow kind of, you know, just very passing over. And y'all seen the shot speed to where Artears is getting to an enemy slower than normal at a 1.0. And for us having that much, especially with having Tech X, could kind of defeat its purpose of what it's supposed to do in terms of like applying I guess applying the dot damage that it's supposed to. But that Tech X with Soy Milk, I mean, I haven't seen in quite a long time. I just seen it in like a video of a YouTuber that I watch quite frequently. And you know, it's just really fun to kind of see, but also just never really get to experience myself. I do love Soy Milk as a whole, but it just kind of destroys the run enough to where, you know, if you have it starting, it's probably going to be terrible, like a whole ton, at least in the beginning. Like it'll just be like a thing where you got to find damage ups, because that's going to be a very, very, very significant help in that sense. But yeah, in that case, if y'all enjoyed, thank you so much for watching and or listening. If you got this video up on your stream somehow, or on your YouTubes, I mean. But yeah, in any case, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. Again, keep rambling towards the same thing. I shouldn't really be doing that, but here we are. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and leave a like on the video, maybe. And be coming out with some more Isaac relatively soon. But for now, I hope you guys take care of yourselves and stay hydrated. Eat something if you haven't, or get some rest if you haven't. get some good sleeps, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, until next time, peace out, you guys. Bye bye now.